Shrimp and grits is a very classic Southern dish. Now, I'm going to use it a little differently today. I'm going to use polenta, but it's really the same sort of thing. I just happen to have polenta. So we're going to make it with the shrimp and some vegetables and some cheese. It's going to be delicious. You're going to love it. Now, grits and polenta are very similar. They're both made from cornmeal that's ground down, and there's some differences here and there, but essentially, if you can use one, you can use the other. So first, we're going to bring some milk, some water, a little bit of salt to a boil. So once we do that, we're going to pour in the polenta nice and gently and constantly stirring it. Keep stirring it so you don't get any lumps. Now, once the polenta has time to absorb the water, and again, this is instant, so it's only going to take about 5 minutes. Then you want to turn off the heat and add your butter and your cheese. Now today the cheese I'm using is Gouda and Parmesan. You may use cheddar, you might use something else, but pick a cheese that you like because that's the flavor you want to come through in that polenta, and trust me, it's going to taste really good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook some bacon. Now we'll remove the bacon from the grease, but keep the grease. That is liquid gold. We are going to use that. So next we're going to flavor our shrimp with some paprika and whatever your favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning is. So just sort of mix that in by hand. It really doesn't have to sit very long. And then we're going to put it right into the same pan with that bacon grease and cook it for a minute or two on each side. All right, now that our shrimp has been flipped over and it's cooked, let's remove that from the pan and we're going to add our vegetables. All right, first we're going to get a little bit of parsley, about 2 tablespoons or 2 cloves of minced garlic. Take 2 green onions and we're going to slice those thinly using the green and the white part of the onion. A red bell pepper, just dice that up nicely. All right, now we're going to put those vegetables into the same pan that we had the shrimp in, soften them up a little bit, and then add the chicken broth so we can mix them all together and let that broth cook down just a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and add the shrimp back and just give it a quick stir so we can heat everything back up together. Okay, and the shrimp and the vegetables have mixed in together, so they are good. The polenta is ready. Let's go ahead and plate. So this is beautiful. Just pour that polenta in. See how it's nice and creamy and soft? And now we're just going to spoon a little bit of shrimp and the vegetables and that broth over top of it. Man, this is so good. Let's sprinkle a little bit of bacon on top. And there we have it. My little twist on a classic Southern dish of shrimp and polenta. Enjoy.